SR TV. Innovative content, global audience.
It's of course it's Wednesday again, right? Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it's Wednesday and we are on the Youth Arena. Of course, I'm reaching you live from SRTV, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. We're here to talk about the youth. This Youth Arena will be discussing, will be dissecting, will be analyzing and providing solutions to some of the issues, to some of the problems affecting the youth in Nigeria. And of course, you're welcome to join us. My name remains Patience. Of course, you can keep it short and simple. Call me Pat. I'm not in the studio alone. I am here with
Mr. Sunset Ideko.
Mr. Sunset. How are you doing?
I'm fine, very much.
You're looking good.
Oh, thank you. Looking good as well.
Thank you very, very much. Of course, like I said, we are on the Youth Arena show. Today we'll be kickstarting this program with a very interesting yet sensitive topic. I'm talking about nothing but the influence of social media on the youth. Mr. Idoko.
Yes.
How do you see that topic?
Well, it's a topic that I would like to discuss even today and tomorrow because I just love that topic.
Seriously, it's
Honestly.
very, very. In fact, we need to talk about it. We need to really talk about social media influence on youth because social media has become part of our human existence.
Exactly.
If you agree with me,
Exactly.
gone are those days when we used to send letters by travelers to go all the way from one state to another to deliver a letter. Now, with the help of social media, you can easily interact with your friends
And it makes life easy for us and make things fast.
faster. So social media is now part of our daily existence. And now we're discussing about the influence of social media on youth. Mr. Sunset,
Yes.
if I may ask you, some people believe that youth is only when they say youth association in church. That's the only time they come out and say they are youths. When they say youth band in church, if it's not church, they don't even realize they are really youth. So what's your own take about when I say this person is a youth? What do I mean?
Okay. First, I'd like us to understand that we have this understanding that we have this age range that
Yes.
that we call youth. But we want to correct that impression today. We are at least from the age of 45, thereabout, they are still youth. So when we're talking about youth, it mustn't be maybe 17, 18. No.
Yeah.
Let's correct that impression so that it will help us move fast in what we're discussing today.
Yes, youth is not just when you're in your church, one group or in one association. That's the only time you're youth. As in Nigeria, you are a youth. Suppose
Exactly.
from the age of 18 to, for me, said to 50, because at 50 you're still agile, you're still
Exactly, you're still
active, you're still doing things. You understand? So you're a youth. So this program is designed for you. Mr. Success, today we are talking about social media influence on
Yes.
youth. First of all, let's differentiate the difference between media and social media. What do you understand?
Okay, first, I'd like us to understand that social media is different from media. That is, we have instance, we have Facebook, TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram. Those are what social media.
Media.
Why the media itself is what we, how will I put it now? To make it easy for us to understand.
Media, yes. So that's when we talk about news, when we talk about newspaper, magazine,
Exactly.
television, radio, those are media.
Those
So
are
today we are talking about YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Twitter.
TikTok,
That's
about.
what we are actually talking about today. So social media has been a huge part of what, like we said, the world is going global. So first of all, I will be dissecting the uses of social media. What we use social media for. We use social media. I would give my own understanding of what I use social media for. I'm a youth, and thank God, I'm a woman, I'm a female, and you're a man.
Exactly.
So equation is balanced, so that I will not say she's talking from one angle.
Exactly.
She's just talking from the perspective of
Exactly.
a woman. At least there is a man
Exactly.
here with me, so the whole thing will be balanced today. So my own opinion about what I use social media for. Personally, we use social media to interact with our family and friends. We use social media to interact with our family and friends. We use it to talk about, we use it to advertise our businesses. Abi?
Yes.
We use it to advertise our businesses. And how we use social media to connect with people, even people we don't know.
Exactly.
Abi?
Exactly.
We use it to connect with people we don't know. So social media, the reason why social media was created is not because of some things I'm seeing online now. Very soon we'll get to that aspect.
Exactly.
So Mr. Sunset, is there something else you use social media to do apart from
Yes.
this thing that you listed?
We use social media to keep us updates and to meet people, millions of people at a time and at the spot,
Yeah.
to communicate with a large number with just a short frame
Yeah.
of an idea.
Yeah. So like I said, we use it to connect with people. In fact, some people even get help on social media.
Exactly.
From strangers, from people they don't know, from Adams.
That is true. That is true.
You get job opportunities, you see informations, you get a lot of things on social media. That's the use of social media. So today, Mr. Sunset, we'll be dissecting this topic, social media influence. Social media is a broad topic, if you are agreeing with me. It's
Exactly.
something that is long. If we sit down from now,
And we can't
tomorrow,
finish it.
we cannot finish talking about the use of social media.
Yes.
It's a very broad topic. But now today, we dissect it into 3 categories.
Okay.
We'll be talking about the influence of social media on our behavior, how it influences our character. And then we'll be talking about the influence of social media on our dressing, how it influences our dressing, our culture, how social media has influenced our dressing, how it has influenced our culture, and finally, how social media has influenced our marriages.
Nice one. That is good.
Yes, today we have a lot to talk about. So before we call in our guests to come and give us more information, because we are youths, like we
Exactly.
say, we have to call somebody that is more advanced, that has
Exactly.
experienced a lot of things,
So
that has
to not
seen
be
that,
just
and
sitting
then
on
so it's not
ourselves.
be like these people are youths. We'll call in somebody that will give you more info about that. But before we call in our guest today, Mr. Sunset, we're talking about character, behavior, how social media has affected our behavior. Do you know that social media is a very, very sensitive place to be?
Exactly.
If you don't control yourself, it will influence you.
And use you.
It will control you, and it will use you negatively. So it's a very wait. I had wanted to ask this question. Of course, I will ask our guests, but let me ask you.
Okay.
Would you agree that social media? Let's say we're on a debate ground right now,
Okay.
and they say social media has impacted negatively than positively. Debate. Well, where will you stand?
I will stand on negative aspects.
You stand on the negative aspect.
Yes.
Social media has influenced more negatively than
And
positively.
positive. Yes.
Well, for me, I will take the positive aspect. Even if I know that it has influenced more negatively, I still think there's 1 million things you can do on social media positively. It just depends on you as an individual, what you choose to do on social media and what you choose not to do. Before I deviate from what I was talking about how social media has affected our behaviors, our character. What would you say about that?
If you look at our youth of today, social media has become the #1 key that gives them rules and regulation about their own life and what they have to be doing and what not to be done. Okay, look for instance now. Well, there's one they call TikTok. If you should go to that app, what youth, the young ones, are doing today there is more than the good part of what we need to see. So it has affected us to the extent that it has made us understand that if you are coming to that platform called TikTok, you must come half naked. That's
when we are talking about the dressing aspect
dressing
now.
aspect. It does not affect the dressing of the youth because it looks as if you are not dressing the way the app wants. It looks as if you are out of the world. You are not part of what's happening in the world. So for you to beat up with the mark now to be part of them, you need to belong. I need to dress like that.
Yes.
If not, you might end up not getting appreciated from the followers they like.
And that's a problem. That's something I find very appalling because I feel like I cannot dress half naked to please the world, to please people who I don't even know.
Thank God we still have people like you there.
Now, if you go on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, most especially TikTok, I get to see young girls, young beautiful ladies, half naked. And I ask myself that if these people should come back to this day, if at all they pass through the youthful age and they get to that point where they become a father, they become a mother, or they become something. Maybe they are aspiring to be one political. They want to take one assume a political position, or probably they want to be a pastor or it's something. And then are you somebody that they will go back to your social media handle to check your lifestyle, to check your dressing, and they will applaud you and say, yes, this person is of a good behavior? Or are you the kind of person that you allowed social media to influence you? You want to belong, like Mr. Sunset has said here earlier. You want to belong, so you have to go half naked so that you can get the number of followers you need. It's really not worth it.
At all.
It's not worth it. That's what we are talking about. We've talked about the behavior and the dressing. Now let's talk about the marriage aspect. Do you know the rates of divorce on social media now is something we need to ask ourselves questions and begin to ask myself, she marriage now scam.
It's getting out of hand already.
Yes, seriously.
Yes.
I ask myself, she marriage, this marriage thing now scam. But no, marriage is not a scam. What do you have to say about social media influencing the youth? Not just adults, those elderly people that are married to today. Trust me, they did not bring their life on social media.
Exactly.
So what do you have to say about the influence of social media on marriages today?
As of last month, the statistics hold it that the rate of breaking marriages, divorce, is more than marriage that is intact. Now, what is the causes of this is social media. I have someone, Sister Faith. She's not in her husband's house today because of what they call this thing, TikTok. Her husband will give an instruction for her. If you are doing this, you work with your time. Make sure my food is ready before I come back from work. She might end up not doing what is supposed to be done because she has been online since morning, and she will be there to make sure she beat up with the time because there's something they call life. When she is on life, and she will be there until the time have to finish. Maybe before the time will elapse, the husband is back. And before you know it, the man is already upset. And this keep happening until the man called for divorce. And what is because of this social media? It has affected marriages as well.
You can see. So that's something we need to really work on. I don't agree to the fact that you need to bring your marriage on social media for it to succeed. I don't subscribe to that fact. So I feel if you want your marriage to last, some people say, if you talk to somebody, it's better you talk to somebody than stay quiet. If there's nobody to talk to, then you should come online and talk to online people. My question is, if you talk to these online people, what would they do?
What would they even give? How would they assist you?
How would they help? The only thing, some of them will even laugh at you. Some will criticize you. I have a friend, Mr. Sunset. I have a friend that told me a man actually lied to her. He lied to her that he's not married. Once he's married, you understand? And then he was dating her. She had these high hopes. That they are going to settle down someday. You understand? But then something led to something. She discovered he's married. You understand? And then she was broken. She was even thinking of suicide at that point. You understand? Because she's somebody that is very, very due for marriage, and the pressure on her is too much. So she was just thinking about marriage, and then this man just came and dashed her hope. You understand? At that point, she would do anything to destroy that man. You understand? So at the end of it, to drag this whole long story short, she made sure she looked for this man online. That's on Facebook. She searched for him, went through his friends list, that followed him up, and then she was able to get hold of the man's wife from his friends, and then she sent a lot of things, evidence to the wife, telling her, your husband had been cheating on you, he lied to me, your husband is that, your husband is this. You understand? Now you don't know who is following you on social media. Most of your followers are not really your person. They're not your friend. They're not following you because they want to see your progress.
Monitoring you.
They are monitoring like my mom will call them. They are monitoring spirits. They are following you to see your downfall. And so when you develop this habit of putting your life on social media, when you get a promotion, I don't subscribe to that. When you get a promotion, you come on social media and post it, and then your enemies will see it. Hey, let's see where you pass. No, you can be. That's it. We're talking to the youth. We are youth. Don't worry. We'll be calling a guest who is not I think he's an advanced person to throw more light on this topic. So you don't know who is following you on social media. Mind the way you put out your life, especially things that are very important to you on social media.
Exactly.
It can either build you or destroy you. That's all I have to say about marriage when it comes to the influence of social media on marriage. Mr. Sunset, are there effects of and disadvantages and advantages of the influence of social media? What will you say are the advantages of the influence?
Okay, the advantage of social media, just like as I said earlier, it helps us communicate to a large number of people with just a virtual means of communication. And it will help us again in reaching to the masses.
Yeah.
And for instance, if we want to go to KF's site to pass an information, and we sometimes have to pass information to one of those side, best thing we could do, we might just set our network area, which it will be fast to communicate, and it will reduce spending of transport for going to here, coming back into that place. It will reduce it for us.
And then to add to that, one of the advantages of social media is the fact that if you're an introvert, if you're not the kind of person that likes associating, if you're not the kind of person that is open, that can relate with people, when you start relating on social media, you're talking to people you don't know, you're talking to friends, you're talking to family, gradually you see yourself, what's the word, socializing with people. Yes, you get acquainted with people. So we'll continue with this topic. You can join us on this topic. If you have a comment, you have an opinion, the numbers to call are on the screen. So just dial and join us. Tell us your opinion about what you think about the influence of social media on the youth. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll be bringing in the guests to tell you, to enlighten, to teach us more. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
RTV London. RTV London, in partnership with NTA TV Enterprise, present the maiden edition of the Nigerian Week in the capital of the world, London. A wonderful blend of entertainment, business and networking, displaying a wide range of arts, national cash crops, financial products and services, and real estate for huge extra opportunity in diaspora. Look no further. The 36 states of the Federation, the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Trade and Investment, the Nigerian Film Corporation, and host of others will be in attendance. Date 15 to 21st of May 2023. Venue Lighthouse, Camberwell, Southeast London. For details, log on www.superiorradiotelevision.com/Nigerian Week or call +447 549 513 619 or +234 814 358 2856. The Nigerian Week, celebrating the best of Nigeria from the rest.
Hello guys, you're welcome from that short break. Like we're talking about the influence of social media on the youth, and so far we've talked about the uses, the disadvantage on the influence of social media on our dressing, our culture, our marriages, and now we'll be talking about the disadvantages. So I've talked about the advantage, which he made mention. So I'll be talking about the disadvantages. The disadvantages of social media is the fact that it distracts you. It just makes you you just become useless. Like, if you understand what I'm trying to say, there are people that they are just glued to their phone from morning till night. When you ask them, John, go and fetch water for me, they will not. When you say, come and clean the house, they are glued to their phone. They don't do anything. They don't even study their books. So it affects their academical life. Those are the disadvantages. And they just keep themselves away from every other activities going on. They just get glued to their phones. And it is totally wrong. It even causes sleepless nights. Like, not sleepless nights. It just makes you, all night, you see yourself chatting. In as much as one of the advantages of social media is the fact that you can find love online. Yes,
but it's
you can find love
like that.
But it's happening anyway. It's rare, but truly you can find love, and then you see yourself chatting with one guy or one lady. She makes you smile. I've been in that shoe. I've been in that shoe, yeah, where you just be like chatting with one guy from morning to night. You don't see yourself doing.
Is it a guy you never met? Or
I never met him. We just met. That's online dating. I never met him. We just met online, and then we got chatting. Funny enough, I don't sleep in the night, and sleep will not come. I don't understand what's wrong with me at that point. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just find that I'm not sleeping. Aside from the fact that I just love, people use it to do cyber crime nowadays, and you find that they don't sleep also because they must be online to look for a person they will want to
scam.
Or scam, and it's completely wrong. It's so wrong. That's one of the disadvantage. If you know you're in that act, you have to keep off of it. And then before our guests will be calling our guests into the show, we will talk about the effects of social media. It causes depression.
Yes.
Why I would say depression is because you go online, you see cars.
You want to get
you want to be like this person.
No money, how did they get it? The means of the cars.
Fake life. I will tag that fake life. You see fake life online, and then you see somebody that is all dressed that went to borrow his neighbor's suit.
Telling you.
That went to look for his neighbor gown to wear or something. They want to be like that person. It causes depression. You just suddenly see yourself going depressed, and you'll be like, why God, have you forsaken me? What's happening to me? Is my village people chasing you? Your village people is not chasing you. People are living fake life on social media. That's it. And then we'll be talking about low self-esteem. Let me take this down to the female aspect. Those ladies, you go online, you see Destiny Etiko's hip. You see this lady and a fine dress. You see this one with a fine skin. Their skin is glowing. And then you start looking at yourself and saying, me, I'm not fresh. I don't have hips. I don't have this. You want to be fair. If you're dark like me, I'm probably a dark skinned girl. Yes. And then if you're dark like me, you start telling yourself that I want to be fair. I don't want to be this. You start looking at yourself in the mirror thinking you're not what you are. That's when you start having low self-esteem, not knowing that people are just packaging.
Exactly.
It's just all about packaging. And then we'll talk about poor body image. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. You start body shaping yourself, or body shaming yourself.
All kind of chemical to yourself.
And that's where
we the side effects,
and those things causes cancer. Skin cancer. Before you know, they say you have kidney, whatever. You don't know what you applied on your skin that led to that. So I think we'll be calling in our guests to join us, and while we wait for his call, Mr. Sunset, we'll keep talking. If you have any opinion, you can do that to drop your opinion in the comments box, or drop your suggestion. If there's anything you need us to talk on this topic today, we are here for you. And then we have our guest on the line right now. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Okay, sir, you're live on air, sir. Okay, sir. So, this is SRTV, Mr. Benga, the accountant of CEFO company. Sir, you're welcome to the show today. Okay, sir. So we are talking about social media influence, the influence of social media on our youth today. Okay, sir. We have some couple of. Go on, sir. We can hear you.
That has really caused a lot of negative impact on Nigerians, especially the youth.
I will get this. I will definitely ask you. The question on I'll be asking you today, sir, is what are the positive effects? Before we get to the negative effects, what are the positive effects of social media on the youth?
The positive impact is really drives our politicians and the people in government to really work hard, because it's like Twitter.
Okay.
Once any of the politicians work well, and the Nigerians get hold of it, the guys interact them on Twitter, Instagram, so that they can be on their toes.
Okay.
That way, they do their best for Nigerians to see, and if otherwise, Nigerians will talk at them so that they can improve.
Okay, sir. So what are the negative impacts now?
The negative impact of social media, it has really made bloggers. We have bloggers now. They carry fake information.
Yes, sir.
To incite war, go against Nigeria as a country.
Mm-hmm.
In that regard, it really it really speaks ill of the country in the outside and global world.
Okay, sir. So would you say that social media has caused more harm than good to the youth?
It can really cause a lot of harm because fake information go viral, thereby making people abroad in the advanced world to see Nigeria as a shame to the world.
Okay. Okay, so in aspect of the marriage, youth are getting married nowadays. Most youths believe that once they are married, they are no longer youth, but there are a lot of youths who are married today. What would you say? How would you say social media has influenced marriages?
It has really caused a lot of breaking many marriages. A marriage of 6 months just got collapsed because partners cannot keep their marriage or marriage to themselves. You see people hearing a lot of marriage online. You see, most especially it comes in the aspect of women. Women are really cause a lot of marriage to get sad because you see a woman addicted to social media, Instagram, Facebook, going live on air because he wants to get followers.
Yeah.
And probably the husband does not like it. That can really cause a lot of things in marriage. You see a woman get glued to this thing, losing focus on the marriage.
Okay.
Of 3-4 months has already gotten sad.
Okay, sir.
It's really an issue for me. I would also advise couples to just get
their marital life off social media.
Yes, off social media.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
In the time being, our own parents, they don't have access to this thing. They are celebrating 80 years in marriage, 60 years in marriage.
Yes, sir.
It is not for fun.
Okay, sir. What would be your advice to the young ones who are going to marriage as a youth?
We also tell them to keep their marital affairs off
social media
so that they can have an impactful life. Because they are bad that doesn't like social media, I don't like social media that much. Except if I want to celebrate birthday and I don't post people on this thing. It has really gone far this day to the extent that people don't know the advantage and disadvantage. There are a lot of disadvantages of putting your marital.
Okay, sir. Sorry to cut you. Many youths are finding it hard to train their children on this social media stuff. You understand me? They allow their children at the age of 10, at the age of 8. You already see small kids online on social media. What would you have to say about that?
You know, when you think you are too advanced, you are copying the likes of America, UK, then bringing it into using it to train your children. So many of even our kids now, they don't know our culture. They don't embrace our culture. Even their parents open Facebook like me. I have a learning tab for my kids.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And it is linked to my Google.
Okay.
So that I can monitor whatever things they download.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So they don't download anything, just anyhow.
Okay.
I'm in the office.
Okay.
Whatever they download.
Okay. So just before we let you go, sir, what are the benefits of social media?
To me, social media gets you exposed and gets a lot of things about what is happening in the world. It makes you, if you're a business person or a business person or a private person, you can advertise, market, and services on social media.
Okay.
Through Instagram, Facebook, and lots more.
Okay.
Aside that, social media is a menace to me.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Before I let you go, what are your words? What's your last word for youth out there?
The youth are that they should try and do the needful, something impactful.
Okay.
Better days ahead of us.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Salami Benga. I really appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
I've been talking to the accountant of ECFO company. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. I hope to have you next time.
Thank you.
Do have a nice day, sir.
You too.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir. Okay, so that was Mr. Salami. He had said it all.
Exactly.
Well, before we proceed with this topic, let's take a quick break. We'll be coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Do stay with us.
SR TV. Innovative content. Global audience.
RTV London, in partnership with NTA TV Enterprise, present the maiden edition of the Nigerian Week in the capital of the world, London. A wonderful blend of entertainment, business, and networking, displaying a wide range of arts, national cash crops, financial products and services, and real estate. For huge extra opportunity in diaspora, look no further. The 36 states of the Federation, the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Trade and Investment, the Nigerian Film Corporation, and host of others will be in attendance. Date 15 to 21st of May 2023. Venue Lighthouse, Camberwell, Southeast London. For details, log on www.superradiotelevision.com/Nigerian Week or call +447 549 513 619 or +234 814 358 2856. The Nigerian Week, celebrating the best of Nigeria from the rest.
Hello, Arena, and today we're talking about the influence of social media on the youth. We've had an expert, an advanced person, Mr. Salami Benga, who came to enlighten us more about this social media saga when it comes to youth. And we have a caller online, Mr. Israel. How are you doing? Please, can you introduce yourself? Where are you calling us from, please?
Okay. Calling from Lagos.
Okay, Mr. Israel from Lagos. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so can you tell us what you have in mind to say?
Okay, so I just want to contribution as regards the subject matter.
Okay, sir.
Social media, the influence of social media on the youth.
Yes.
Okay, so social media, to an extent, has a higher rate of influence on the youth of this dispensation.
Okay, when you say influence, are you talking about positive influence or negative influence?
So I want to just talk about the both of them. I don't know if
Okay.
the influence can be positive, can be negative.
Okay, go on with your hair.
Okay, so as we also look at the negative aspect, which is as a result of social media, most of our youth have not been able to concentrate solely on building on themselves in terms of capacity, in terms of studies, and all of that.
Yeah.
So social media in that aspect has really trained our youth emotionally, physically, and of course academically.
Yeah.
By academics, I mean because of social media, most of them are not able to read their books.
Okay.
Because of on social media, Facebook and all of that. And emotionally, most of them have just been broken because of what they see on social media, and social media love and all of that.
Okay, Mr. Israel, will you say social media has done good and more harm to the youth?
Okay, so I would say social media has done good than harm to the youth.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Why would you say social media has caused more good? What are the good things that social media had done to the youth?
Let us know what you feel like.
Okay, so the rate of unemployment in the world today is not somewhat above the rate of unemployment today is possible for the youth to not solely depend on the government.
Okay.
But use their skills to keep themselves busy and employed. As a matter of fact, people post content on social media and get engagement, and this initiates a platform of raising money for them. So employment is part of the positive influence social media has on our youth.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Israel. Do you have any other thing you want to say to the youth out there?
Okay, so I would say that as much as we look forward to being more enlightening and using social media, it also has a negative side. That's a negative effect. So I'm just going to encourage the youth to just, as much as they want to pay attention to social media and get enlightened, just do not forget that once upon a time there was something like social media and mothers and fathers were growing and all of that. So we just pay more attention to being ourselves and not allow social media to affect us negatively.
Okay, thank you very much, Israel. We really appreciate your call. Do take care out there. Yes, sir. Okay, that was Israel all the way from Lagos. He had actually said a lot. And there's something he said, Mr. Sunset, that got me amazed. He said, once upon a time, there was a time that there was nothing like social media, and our daddies and mommies were living very well. So social media is not bad. In as much as it helps us, it has create employment, just like Mr. Israel said. It's also a way that there's also a way you can control it and not allow it to control you. And then Mr. Benga said something that got me really amazed. He said something really good. He's concerning the aspect of kids. They are youth. I heard of a story yesterday of 21 years old boy who got married to a 21-year-old girl. They are both youths. They are youths, and they are married. So when it comes to your kids, make sure you guide the way your kids go on social media, because the kind of things on social media we see nowadays are not things that kids should be seeing. For the fact that you want your kids to be on social media, make sure you have a means of monitoring them.
Exactly.
Like Mr. Benga said, he said his phone is connected to his account or to his Google, so he sees whatever his kids are doing online. Find a way to monitor them and make sure. I don't know, some parents find it awkward to give their children sex education.
You know, some of them they feel ashamed to talk about it, and it's really killing the.
I think children need, there's a stage your child should get to. You should be able to tell that child that if anybody touches you here, come and report to me. It's not good. You give them sex education so they will know when they see something off that is not good, or when they encounter something that is not good, they will run to you and tell you, daddy, mommy, something like this happened. You understand? So you need to give your kids sex education. You need to monitor their activities online before you allow your kids, and they need to get to a certain stage before you allow your kids to go online. Don't follow the Igbo life. We Africans, we love our culture.
And it cannot be changed, no matter what.
Our culture is the best. Forget that white men came and take our Bible and gave us Bible. They came and take our tradition and gave us Bible. It is okay, fine, we agree, but then we still have our culture. We are rooted in our culture. Our culture is our identity.
Exactly.
It is very, very, very important. Make sure you're properly dressed. Make sure you're don't get married to anyone under pressure. Don't marry somebody you met online without seeing the person. Make sure you meet the person one-on-one. No, exactly. It is very important. Mr. Sunset, you cannot marry a lady you just met online without seeing. What if the person is they are fake life online, fake life. You meet somebody, you're sending your picture, they should marry you one place. You come and see what you order versus what you. Anyway, social media is a very broad topic, like I said.
Exactly.
If we sit down here today till tomorrow talking about it, we will not leave this place. So at this junction, I'll be calling it a wrap. Mr. Sunset, what are your last words to the youth out there?
Last words for the youth out there. Don't be in a competition with anybody to be like them. Make sure you are content with what you have. And if your own is not like them, work hard. It will definitely come. Everything is time. So work on yourself and keep yourself disciplined, and God will help us.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Sunset, for doing this with me. And my last words for you out there as a lady: be contented. Don't Don't struggle. Don't do anything you're not supposed to do to be where you are. God will place you in the right place at the right time. Do stay with us. We'll do this again, same time next week. And my name remains Patience Okoso, and I've been on the show with
Sunset Idoko.
Do stay with us.
Thank
Bye.
you very much.
RTV London, in partnership with NTA TV Enterprise, present the maiden edition of the Nigerian Week and the